record, and we are live once again. Can y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, there we go. I had to try it. It's working a little bit. I hope y'all can hear it. A little Christmas music for you.
Oh man.
It's CTE, a special episode of CTE. This week, all week. Let me turn it down. All week we're going to be it's Chris, Travis, Jeff, and Alex, and we're going to be talking about the main awards. All right, the March Starts Internet Network Awards. We're going to be giving out different awards. Hold on, I can stop that. So, yeah, all right, it's enough, Donnie. All right.
Sorry.
So, welcome to another edition of CTE. I am Travis.
That makes me Chris.
And this is going to be an experience because this time we got the inside scoop with us.
Hey, what's up?
Alex.
Holla.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be talking about different awards that we're going to be giving out this year based off how people performed all year round.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different topics to go through, and we're going to try and hit them as quickly as possible because we know you guys want to enjoy and do all that Christmas shopping and all that other stuff while you're trying to find a parking spot and all that other good stuff at the mall. So, because do you guys late shop? Are you done with your Christmas shopping?
I don't know.
Both.
So
yes,
I'm
both. I will tell you this. This year, this is the only year I've done it without stepping foot into a store.
Oh, you did all that.
But I always go to I get a Chris. You know, you like all right. I gotta get stocking stuffer. You get your kid a little thing. Like last year, it was like this was the hit. This was the hit. You get this the most meaningless gift that is like the hit. I got her a unicorn hairbrush.
Best thing ever, bro.
Best thing in the world. Best thing in the world.
Wow.
$5
awesome.
bucks.
Yes, it doesn't take a lot for a child. Jeff, are you done with your Christmas shop? Nope. He's the last.
I have.
Although
I
we're on Christmas Eve,
I would
don't
say
be at Walgreens on Christmas Eve picking up stocking stuffers.
Right. Yeah.
I had to do this.
I haven't started.
Someone told me it was a family last year. They were like, "Oh wait, we need more." It might have been Cool Whip or something like that. They're like, "Alex, can you go to Walmart?" And I'm like, "It's Christmas Eve." They're like, "No, we really need it." And I'm like, "It's like 7:00." Like that's like walking in the lion's den. Like that's a horrible idea. Can I go somewhere else?
It closes like in an hour. Like no.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, no, I have not, and I don't even know if I am. I think I'm the person who will go after Christmas and get people stuff. I'm like, everything's so. Oh, I'm definitely that.
Yeah.
Because
man.
I have no children. I have no girlfriend.
Right.
I don't
care.
You know, like no, you get this stuff after. I think I bought a whole bunch of stuff from my family 2 years ago after Christmas, and it was a heck of a lot cheaper, and I saved a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just so you gotta wake up. I'm not there. Right. I don't care.
My thing right now, I'd rather have things that they can do or something, or all of us do something together. That because nobody in my family except my nephew and niece need things. So and that's it.
Well, I can't even do anything right now. Because last week my car completely shut off on me. I have a car right now. No, I'm not doing anything. Nobody's getting a dang thing. I already know this is gonna hit me because I think it's the alternator, and it is what.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, let's get into these topics. We don't have
time.
And Chris, you're just knocking everything down. All right, so let's get to a nice one. Let's start off with the Fat Boys.
Heavyweights
of the year.
So
yes,
Cam.
Yes, Cam is up there.
Avery
up there.
Roman.
Okay, in there, and then Anthony.
Anthony Harris.
I think that's it.
For the year.
Yeah. Tomas did not have a good year this year.
Tomas didn't have a good year. He got, and even his last performance,
he just didn't
that wasn't bad.
Well,
his last performance was his fight with Avery. That was his last performance.
I understand that, but even then, no, I wasn't just talking about that.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the team fight the day before.
You ain't. Shit. Shoot. 3. Shoot.
All right, Carlos rubbing up on you. All right.
3 times I agree with Alex because his team fighting was terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
I told you, it's contagious.
His last fight with Avery was a pretty good fight.
No, that was a good fight.
Overall, the year, yeah, it hasn't been good at all.
It hasn't been good. So, all right, so let's get into these 4 competitors. We have Cam, Avery. That is the weirdest one, honestly, for me, because Cam was big at the beginning of the year. Avery was big at the end of the year. And it's like they completely split it.
Right.
I don't think they fought each other in the division. I think they fought one time this year, and that's in the.
Well, they're not in the division because Avery's light.
Right. Heavy. But they didn't fight for the title. They didn't fight for the heavyweight title. They only fought teams, I think, at the battle. And I don't think they fought the rest of the year.
Yeah, because Avery lost to Devin, right? At AKAs, right?
At AKAs.
And then Cam beat him. So
yeah, and then I think Avery lost at some point. Avery lost a chance this year. Mm-hmm. The beginning of Avery's year was not.
Avery did have a shaky start.
Yeah, he had a very shaky
cleaned
start.
it out. He finished strong, but he did have.
Then at U.S. Open, he won, right? So
that was like a turning point.
Yeah,
he started winning again at that point.
But I mean, even like all of us really like got on. I don't want to make it like he doesn't deserve it, but Cam really didn't compete that much. But when he did, he won he went lossless. He won everything. You know what I mean? Like when they went to an event, they won teams, open weight. You know what I mean? Like grand. So that's why I think it was such a big
Here's a trivia question for you.
So
here's a trivia question for you. Cam has 1 loss on the year.
Christian.
Never mind. I guess it's not that.
Yeah.
Well, he said it.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah.
We watched the episode there.
So yeah, that was wild.
And that kid's face, I would say that would be a loss.
Oh, geez.
Sorry, but bro.
All right.
He didn't get the diamond because of it, but that's all I'm saying.
Wait,
what?
Christian?
He's no. He's talking about the spin kick.
The spin kick. Yeah.
Christian is in middleweight. He's in the middleweight group.
Yeah.
But he does good in matches or in spurts, but he doesn't do great in an event as a whole unless it's like he's won a couple of the local ones in Florida.
Yeah.
I identify with stuff like that. He's a sneaky fighter. I identify with that.
There it is. All right, so and then Anthony just couldn't get him in a hump with the other two, really.
With the other two, Anthony won everything when they weren't there.
He won in open weight. He beat Avery in open weight at the Diamonds.
At the Diamonds,
yeah. The Diamonds, and then lost to Cam. Yeah.
So Avery just
it's just like right under those two, and he hasn't broken through the wall to be on their
level.
Well,
and what we talked about this before our show this week was that what is Anthony's best thing, and we're like, honestly, Anthony's best thing is that he's probably the most active fighter there is. Like he just fights more than ever. He's there, and really, when you break it down, he's probably pretty consistent because he wins a lot.
Yeah.
But on that level, he wins his division, or he may win his grand, but he hasn't won the overall when it's
when it's the big boys
right.
When those two are there.
So I mean, you have to put him in there though, because he's always in.
There's nobody else.
He's in the conversation
over him.
Yeah. Right.
He's right there.
Yep.
Is he going to break through the ceiling? Is the question.
Right.
There. Is he going to break that ceiling and win?
Well, and speaking of what we talked about last week, so on the Inside Scoops last episode, Jeff and I talked about one of the topics was people who wasted their talent. That's not Anthony Merrick's.
No.
I feel like
he's reaching out to doing everything he can to try to maximize his talent level. Absolutely.
No, and you can't say that he only did one circuit or this or that. No, he fights everywhere.
Yeah,
he did it all.
He went out. When everyone else was saying we didn't want to support this, he went to those events. I mean, he went to whatever. So
just whatever. He's one of those fighters that will just go everywhere.
He's done Waco, WKC,
and people
NBL,
are gonna see people like that. They're gonna catch more losses.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're doing it more, because they're putting themselves in weird spots. I bet. I don't know this because I have no clue. I bet the first time he fought a Waco fight, I bet he lost, and it could have been 10-0. Just the style, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, I doubt that was the case the second time, right? You just keep going and keep going. You're going to catch losses when you're that active.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
All right,
But
so where's Roman?
It's something like he's right there on that cusp. Like I said, he said he beat Avery. I don't know if he's beaten Cam anytime.
Not this year.
Well, I know not this year, but anytime other than that recently. So
yeah,
like, it's just
he has beaten Cam before.
Yeah, he has beaten Cam before.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
There you go.
So with Roman, you mentioned Roman. Roman is interesting. There's only 2 people to beat Roman this year, and that is Elijah's beat him, and Tali has beat him, and that's it. And Tali
is on my list. Tali is on my list for heavyweights.
Okay.
Yeah,
that dude is dope.
But I don't think he's a heavyweight. I think he's
literally.
I think he's like minus 74, and he fights up.
Oh, he might. I was gonna say I always thought he fought minus 79s. So he
goes up. He goes up. I think he goes minus 74, minus 79, and minus 84. I think he does them all because you can. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, that can't be right. They can't be right because I think no.
He does 79s and 84s. And Roman does 84 and 94.
No, I think he beat Roman in 89. I think he beat Roman in 89 is what it was.
Because I know when they fought in a division.
Yes, and they beat Roman in 89 because Roman just does 2.
Yep.
Well, 89 and 94?
Yeah.
Yep. So
no, you can only do 2. They only give you 2.
Yeah.
You can do 2 in an open weight. But you can do 2 light contact, 2 semi-contact, and an open weight. So you can do 5.
For real? I did 3 one time. That was wild. That was dumb.
Age. Did you do age?
Or you probably did. It was probably.
You probably did.
No, I did. I did. What I did is I did minus 89, minus 94, plus 94.
Oh, I don't know how you got in with that one. Because even me who tries to sneak in, or back then I used to sneak in a decade ago. I used to sneak in like 6 divisions if I could. But I think that I can only get 5.
Never again.
Only get 5 divisions. I got 2 light contact, continuous divisions, 2-point divisions, and open weight.
Yeah,
and I think
Roman was doing that as well this year, right? Wasn't he doing light contact? I think he was.
He was doing more light contact.
He went to the world. He went to the world championships for light contact.
Yep.
For the ring sports too.
Yep.
All right. So, who are your guys' votes for heavyweight?
That's really hard after we just said all this stuff.
Yeah. Digesting all of it, it's probably going to be Avery for me due to the consistency and amount of things that he competed in versus where I know Cam won big things, but Cam wasn't out as much. So if I'm looking at a total performance of the year, I'd probably have to give it to Avery for that reason. But I don't see an argument against Cam on the other side of it.
No.
Argument. Those are my 2 because we see them more.
There's something about ending a year off. You know what I mean? Like when you end the year on top, there's just something about it, man, because that means you made the adjustments during the year and you learned from your losses and then you moved up and finished.
That's the sucky part for Cam is like, he wasn't able to finish it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and see, we're forgetting about Pan Am too, because that was the second part of the year as well. I mean, he did great on that too. So I don't know. I'd say Avery, then Cam, and then Roman. We don't see Roman enough, so I guess that's the sucky part about Roman too, is that we don't see him as much. But as far as the open weight stuff, he didn't win as many of those this year as he should have.
Ooh.
So Roman.
Yeah.
So he won Irish Open, right?
Yes.
And that was it.
Yeah.
As far as the open weight.
Alex,
and I'm sure there was other ones, but yeah. Go, Alex.
It was a toss-up for me before, but now I'm a little bit more compelled. It was between Avery and Cam, with Roman bringing up third. I was leaning more towards Cam, but I think you're right. The activity and just the fact that I think Jeff's argument swayed me at the end. The way it's something about finishing
big bang at the end. WKC,
big bang at the end. It's a lot. Yeah, the Diamond Nationals and the gold. It's
and overall, like in within the same weekend, or week or whatever.
Like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Avery Plowden is the heavyweight fighter of the year?
I guess so. I'm shocked.
What are you gonna say?
I'm shocked.
You're saying Anthony Merricks, right?
No, I think I'm saying Cam.
Yeah.
Because of the losses that Avery took. Because of the losses that he took with Chance. Because of the loss he took with Devin. It's one thing to lose, not win at the beginning of the year. It's another thing to lose. I know people will probably take this the wrong way, but to lose to competitors you should not be losing to.
It's true.
They haven't displayed that. They haven't displayed. They. I look at them as divisional contenders, not overall grand championship contenders.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, then if you're going to look at that, you got to look at Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost to one. That's what I'm saying. Avery lost a couple times.
But again, and it goes back to what Alex was saying earlier. When you have people like Anthony who go to more tournaments, who compete at more events, you have more chances for
loss. Yeah.
So Avery competed so much more than Cam did this year. He fought so many more times. You're gonna get a couple of losses, but at the end of the year, Jeff's argument: who made the right adjustments, who got to that position, who had such a 2 week span of just absolute wins.
Well,
can't really deny.
At one point, if I'm not mistaken, Cam said he was done. He said he wasn't fighting anymore.
Right.
When was that?
At the beginning of the year, right after the
beginning of the year.
After AKA, he said he wasn't gonna fight again.
Yep.
Because I remember having that conversation with Marco, and I just thought, I said, he's fighting again. Because I think it was at.
I talked to him, and I asked him, and he and I were.
What did you say, Chris?
All right.
I said Cam's here in Atlanta right now. He's been here since Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Wow. All right.
Wednesday.
Oh, all right.
He leaves tonight.
That's inside scoop with the Dojo right there.
Saying so, like, I mean, yeah, but then he came back at Battle. Then he was at Pan Am's, and then he was at Diamonds, that was it. So at the end of the day, we're judging his whole year on 4 events.
Yeah. Right.
True. So yeah.
So that's why, and that's the reason. And head to head, I think Cam had it this year. Would have had it this year, but like, no.
Yeah.
Well, here's what's weird. There was like a year or two where Alex Lane was like the fighter of the year.
Yeah.
Right.
But Ray fought that year.
Right.
But he only fought like 4 times.
Right.
So you got to look at it. You just looked and you're like, are we really going to say it's this person over that person? The difference in that one was Ray and Alex fought each other and Ray won.
Right. Yeah. Right.
We were robbed of this scenario.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we're doing. We're robbed.
That was the only letdown that I had from the Diamonds, that I did not get to
they didn't
see
Avery
fight.
Oh man.
I said it on our show when we recapped the Diamonds. I'll say it again. Like that was what I wanted.
Yeah.
Like
So it's
heck yeah.
Fight.
So really, like, we have our number 1 fighter, then we also have the fighter that upset everybody was Anthony. You know what I mean? Like, he's the one that ruined our
open
dreams.
Weight. He ruined our open weight fight.
Yeah, right. Right.
All right, well, let's move on because we have to. All right,
that was a good one. We knew that would be our good one.
So that's so we're saying Avery is the heavyweight fighter of the year. Yeah. Congratulations, cousin. All right, let's go on to the next one.
Who didn't vote for you?
We're going to I shouldn't say this, and I'm not going to.
Good.
Because I just called the guys the heavyweight, the fat boys.
Yeah, you did. Jeez.
I'm not gonna say this about the women. The cruiserweight ladies.
Smart man.
I actually no. Yeah. We'll go with the
cruiserweights.
Female fighters of the year.
They're the middleweights. The actual middleweight.
The actual middleweight.
It's labeled middleweight.
So wait, we have 3 weight classes for women. Is that what we're talking about?
4. We got 4.
Super light, middle, and cruiser.
Oh, so we're all right. See, that's why I was so confused. I thought we were all right because there's only 4 divisions, isn't there, for women?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about each separate division, but for men, we're talking about each grand category.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they don't
still
do
breaking it down to
women,
4 for each.
All 4 of them for the overall.
All right, got it.
Anyway,
Nice.
So for the cruiser weight women, who do you guys have? You mentioned Drew.
Drew Beatty.
Yeah, so Drew.
Melanie Ortiz.
Let's think.
Yeah, Mel.
I don't know.
No, because Melanie would be light metal or whatever.
Yeah, I think she fights
now. Cruiser. That's the other division that we talked about.
Yeah, I don't.
So yeah, I don't really see who wins that division. Honestly, that's pretty much a Drew division because we don't know anybody else in it. I don't see anybody else winning that division.
All right, so Drew.
Congratulations, Drew.
Drew, baby.
Just keep your leg up. Just keep acting.
Just keep kicking.
And stop taking so many breaks. Jesus. Just fight.
All right.
Because I like her. I just wanted to stand up and fight.
You know the same thing.
Listen.
Wonderful.
Y'all know what award I give out.
Oh, that's right.
See, I was surprised about that because remember that tournament was it competes not this year but the year before where she got a lot of hate for her being too aggressive.
What? No, it wasn't.
No. It wasn't. It was the one thing. Say it out.
Bingo. It was not too aggressive. It was that there was a fighter laying on the floor.
Well, yeah,
doing nothing, and then there came a kick.
That was the only thing. I got no problems with, aggressive fighters. I got no problems with aggressive fighters. No, that wasn't aggressive. That was just a dirty shot. And that's why I think she caught so much flack. Typically, I would give her my award. I just think that's just a stall tactic, a lull tactic. Let me fix my gear.
What did you name it? What did you name the award again?
The Charmin
Award.
Charmin Award.
Ultra soft.
There you go.
All right. So let's get into next one. Female traditional forms of the year.
And
Jeff,
go.
Yeah.
Becca's been doing pretty good on the WKF.
Yeah, but she hasn't competed in any NASCAR or
any sport karate.
Any sport karate stuff. Let's see. There's Dunn, right? Is that her last name? Dunn, Gabrielle. Yeah, she's done very well this year.
I saw the there.
What was that?
I heard the pun. She's done very well.
She's done very well. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I see what you're doing there.
Wow.
That was good.
Oh man. Who are you talking about, Alex? Who'd you say?
I'm just thinking of people I know who have competed in it, and I was gonna see if it's something smart because I can't remember. I know Lily competes there.
Lily,
but I don't know how. Rouillard
from
Rouillard, yeah.
Yeah, but she's not at that level in forms.
I don't know how she plays.
No, she's not there on the adult level in forms. No.
Okay.
I would say Gabrielle's won several ones. I would say, honestly, someone who wins Korean, you have to give from Dojo.
Juliana Ramos.
Yeah,
Ortiz now.
Right, Juliana.
Did she take the Ortiz, or is she Ramos Ortiz? Is she just Ramos? What we doing here?
I think it's just Ortiz, but I mean, Facebook and social media, she might still be on with the both double names. So,
it's a lot of paperwork that has to go into.
Yeah, man, the hyphen.
I don't know none of that. But yeah, those were the only two that I really had on my list. Juliana and Gabrielle.
What about Suba? Suba finished the year at WKC. She won both the hard style and the classical and the overall.
And she won overall. She looked really good this year.
Yeah. So, and I think they didn't win. She didn't win teams as well, but I thought she was close to that. Yeah, and she's a good performer as well. Great forms competitor. Trying to think anyone else. The other ones have like Zoe Brown finished the year as an adult, beaten men at K-Talk in that classical division.
Yep.
But she was mostly a junior throughout the year, so I wouldn't, put that. I would say Gabrielle. She won several overalls and made it on stage most of the time.
Yep.
She also won the WKU. She also won that Unity Games over in the UK.
London.
So London. So she is up there, and then
for NASCAR it would be
Suba.
And Suba. Yeah. Well, Suba, because Suba, but she had such a I don't know about all her tournament year. But
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know
a big small cluster at the very end that we got.
Yeah, and she does a lot of WKF stuff other than that. So, so I don't know.
If y'all say so.
I'd say consistency. I would give it to Gabrielle.
I think she has the most overalls. So yeah, I would have to go with that.
And who's this? Gabrielle Dunn?
Yeah.
She done good.
She
done
good.
Done
good, Gabrielle.
Done good.
You are
we might have forgotten someone. I apologize. Wait, time out. I'm still gonna put in Daniela in there too. So.
All right.
I'm gonna throw her at the end. So.
Oh yeah, we definitely forgot about. But this is something that we can do for next year. Actually, mark and throughout the year and say, all right, this person won this. Yeah. We'll keep a tally so we know. Yeah. We're not perfect people.
No,
we're gonna make ourselves better.
We're about as good as some of the scoring systems for.
Hey, we're better than
we're better than that.
Names.
Oh man!
Just putting some names out there and say, hey, these are the people. Who do you think? And then next you know, you got people who are local who haven't even competed against other people. And you're just like, yeah, I have no idea who these people are. Like you guys are nominating right now. Okay, whatever. Just nominating your cousins. All right, let's go to. You know what? Let's go to this. Let's go Coach of the Year.
All right.
Coach.
This is a tricky one.
The year. Who are some people that we can look at and say, you know what? They did an awesome job coaching.
So, Josh.
We get into some arguments about this.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, I know.
I've been waiting for these arguments.
Yeah, because there's an argument.
Coach of the Year is a fun one.
Yeah,
I've got two of them that probably you're not even going to think about.
All right, let's go.
Are my two that I'm like, all right, they stand out to me.
All right, let's throw out some names first. Because let's go. We don't have to do 4.
Let's just talk about the teams then. Let's talk about people who are coaches. Let's talk about them.
So Josh Horridge, is he he could be a coach or a manager, you know what I mean?
I think Alex.
And Alex, yes and no, but I mean, both of them actually sit in that chair, you know, depending on who's in
here's the question.
Okay.
When they're team fighting, who's sitting in the chair?
Alex.
That's why I think.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Alex on that.
I would say Alex.
Josh.
Yeah.
I would put Josh as the manager.
I'm just saying we're mentioning names. We're mentioning names.
Josh is the guy.
Yeah.
Alex is the one who goes out there and calls up the matchups and does that. It would definitely be Alex over Josh. So
all right, here's some other coaches.
We're gonna call for Alex Reyes.
There's also
he was the next one.
Got to call Mike Conroy.
Yep, Conroy with KTOC. You'd say Junior. I mean, I don't think Proper's going to be up there for that, but we're just naming coaches. We're naming coaches. How about Jesse Ray?
Yep, that's what I was about to say.
Jesse Ray.
He's one of my top coaches.
I'd have to say
Richard Plowden.
You have to put Tony in there too, Tony Hamsami, because of like that's a school, that's a whatever. I mean, he's doing something right. Like I got
you
one
guys
for
earlier,
you.
Man. A lot. He's doing a lot right.
Yeah.
I got one for you. You probably weren't gonna say.
I got
Mike Welch.
Oh, for Infinity.
Well, yeah.
Mike Infinity has shown out this year.
Yeah.
Mike Welch. If I really think about hard, he might be my coach of the year.
Let me ask you this: who would y'all put for JPM as the coach?
I don't even know. It's Damon. It's Damon. Right?
That's for fighting. Is there a forms coach?
They don't coach. They coach themselves.
Okay.
That's why it's
yes and no.
Now, that's why that's the only argument that I have with Mike. I know he's there, and I know he teaches a lot of them, and they're at his school. But I know he's got a lot of outputs solely for a forms. Yeah, Mike Welch. But solely for a forms team, like how much do you unless you do all this stuff like team chat?
He makes a lot of those forms up.
He does.
He has a lot. Yeah.
And he worked. They have like mandatory trainings that he does on a weekly basis.
Like I said, I'm asking. Yeah, I don't know. That's why.
Yeah. I say to that credit, he puts in more work as a forms coach than I've known other people to do. I haven't known other people to do it that much. But I mean, dang, look, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of shown to be successful a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What he's doing is working.
Yeah. There's that. Who's some other ones? Is there any, honestly, you know what though?
37 and a half teams. How about Joe
What
Greenhall?
about Joey Greenhall? Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Joey Greenhall.
I mean, dang, did you see the team straight up's performance of the Diamonds? They just ran through everybody. Now, granted, that was the Bailey show, but they made it to the final.
They did.
And they almost won the
game.
But
see, that's where I'm about to go.
How much of it is talent and how much of it is coaching?
But I'm going to say this. That's why I'm about to throw my coach of the year. May shock some of y'all. But I'm going to say Mike Conroy. Because what he did at Diamonds, what he did at the battle, I was just looking at certain things of how he made the matchups correctly. And how he positioned some of these matchups in those forms.
But even in that last match, Brandon was looking pretty good against Jason.
Yes, but still the matchup.
He was.
Correct. Yeah. He was looking pretty good. That was like, oh, straight up, I pull this thing out.
But then Jason came out and was like, oh, yeah, remember, I'm Jason. I'm Jason.
Yeah,
exactly. So then exactly what you said. Then what? How much of it is coaching? How much of it is? Wait a minute. I'm Jason freaking Borelli.
Oh yeah, he put him in the position.
Bailey out.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? Like
and I agree with that part. And that's the part where it's like you take Bailey out of the anchor spot. You give yourself an opportunity to win. So I got to agree with you on that. Man, I don't know. That's a compelling argument.
That's where I'm kind of landing on Mike Conroy.
I would say that.
It was between Mike and Jesse for me.
So I have Tony and Jesse as like a tie for second, because Tony has more of an adult squad, where Jesse,
which is crazy.
Jesse has a great 2.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a fluid adult squad to see his coaching, to see what he's done with his home team and his teaching and his training as an instructor and as that way as a coach in the gym. He's amazing. I just don't get to see him in that active role against Conroy. I don't get to see his brain, his lineups, his matchups against the Conroy or against the Alex because of the not being an adult team.
I'm going to tell you one of the reason why I look at Jesse is because of Anthony.
Well,
it's coaching of Anthony.
Right.
Crap in the first 30 seconds, and then turn on in the next 90 seconds. Something Jesse done said or made some kind of adjustment, and Anthony starting to hit. So I look at certain things like that. Like that's why it was between Mike and Jesse for me. As far as coach of the year, just how they positioned things, how they did things. I mean. What else to say? Like Alex, you like you got something?
I don't know. I don't know. I think if I'm just picking it for fighting, I think it's Jesse Ray for everything you just mentioned, and I've always been a fan of his coaching. Always been a fan of his coaching. I've said it multiple times. I think if you put him, if you took a different team with their players right now, you put Jesse Ray as coach, I think they improve. I really do. All right. Maybe not immediately because he's got a different style. It's just there's different languages, right? And sometimes there's just different cultures, all right? And so I don't know if that immediately translates. I just think if you put Jesse Ray as your coach, you're gonna get better. But Mike Welch, I don't know. I think I'm giving it to Mike Welch.
This isn't my vote for like the coach of the year, but I would say two that maybe people don't think of and that will be next year is El Java, and someone this year throughout really was Bob Leichert. When you really look at him coaching Enrique and him coaching Blake and him doing that, like you got to give him some love for that.
Yeah, you do.
But you got to give him some love, and he chose those people.
I don't really do that because here's why. Have you sat back and listened to what the coaching is?
No, I get you on that.
It ain't that great.
I know, yeah.
But I will. Well, you know what? Bob,
sometimes,
Bob seems like he may be. We probably should have a comp through this, and this is where Josh Horowitz will go into it too. Executive of the year.
Executive,
right? Like Bob and
Josh wins that.
Yeah.
Well, yes, he probably.
He pulled a power move. He wins.
He did. He did pull off a big move there. But with Bob, what he just pulled off with the unofficial signing of Tyreek and Troy.
That hasn't really been announced, right?
No.
Why? Are they waiting for the week?
They want to wait for AKA.
Yeah.
They're going to wait the week before.
Like,
by the way.
People, I don't know. People are funny about who they want people to know who's on their squad.
Yeah.
It's like,
ha!
What? You didn't prepare for it. Like, Okay, I don't get it.
We just talked about it.
I don't get it. Like, not that big, but yeah, you didn't know that was happening. Like,
didn't care either.
All right. He's on the squad. Congratulations. But I mean, it is what it is. Go ahead, Jeff. I think you'd like about to say something.
What I'm saying is that it's not always coaching as in do this, do that, do this, do that. It's just, hey, remember, be you. Remember this, like mindset stuff. And maybe that's what he's given to them. The same thing like we talk about when we talk about Trevor as a coach.
Yep.
It's not like XYZ. It's more of, relax on this.
Breathe.
Yeah,
relax.
breathe.
Who's your pick?
Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And I think that's important. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So who's your pick?
Oh, me? How's it on me now?
We all said ours.
You're the only one who hasn't picked.
Oh, we did? All right. I go Joe Greeno. That's what I'm going. I'm going Joe.
Totally different.
Yeah, he did.
So we said Joe, Mike. What did you say? Who said Jesse?
I said it was between Jesse and Conroy for me, and it was really close.
Okay, so you said Conroy. Who'd you do, Chris?
I said Conroy.
All right.
So it's Conroy. Conroy's the coach of the year.
Mike Conroy, congratulations on becoming the Martial Arts Network's coach of the year. There you go. All right. I just thought about this. This is the last one. And I should have labeled it right, but when we did male forms of the year, it should have been male CMX forms of the year.
Dude.
Oh.
And it was. But whatever. So we're gonna do it. Females for CMX forms of the year.
Sammy Smith.
Mackenzie
Henry.
And there you go.
And that's the end of the divisions.
No.
Start of the year.
Jeff got somebody.
What about Isabella? Isabella was all right. Was good.
What's her last name?
Correct. She has more of weapons, but she did good as well.
She does more weapons. Yeah.
Same thing with the girl from Next Level as well, and we'll talk about her in weapons. Yeah, she'll be more in our weapons talk. Those two.
Well, who would you have between Isabel or no?
Sammy and Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Who would you have as the one and the two?
Sammy. She's stronger.
I think so too.
And I think more dynamic. That's just my opinion. I think she sometimes doesn't get the credit against Mackenzie that she deserves.
Why do you think that is? Because I agree with that.
Maybe it's tenure. Maybe it's it may be a little bit of style. Like Mackenzie has a good kind of style. It's still not like I don't think she I think she holds back. That's just my opinion. I think there's a lot of them that hold back.
You think Mackenzie holds back?
Yeah. I mean,
but why
there's several competitors that if you watch their form without music is the most boring thing ever. And there's a lot of top competitors who win grands a lot that's formed without music is not very appealing to me. And somehow they act like they just do way better with music. I don't know what that is.
Whatever happened to time when there would be like that. It doesn't happen anymore that I see. Like when you would go to an overall and someone would just elect not to use music.
Yeah. Well, it happened at Diamonds, but I don't know if he elected to, but I think he just ended up having to. Or maybe that was a Coach Mike thing. It sounded like it was a Coach Mike thing. Where Mike Welch was like, hey, your music's not working, do it without music. And I mean, I heard him say it. Go all out, bro. Like, all right. That was cool to me. Like, I'm like, yeah. Because it wasn't like we were waiting forever on the music. Nope. He was just like, bro, you don't need it. Do it. Love it. So.
Yeah, you don't see that too often anymore. I think the Open kind of killed that when they were like, hey, if you want to be on ESPN, you got to put on music.
Yeah. Well, and which is really weird to me because
bothers me.
You're adding licensing things, which you think they wouldn't want music, right? Because, and I think one year they actually did that where they said, oh, sorry, you can't. Yes. So they went back and forth because of the licensing issues and TV and stuff. So I just think if you should be able to do both. I just have I know some that are like, I can't get pumped up without music. And That's weird to me.
Well, that's your own fault. If you
win
the musical
you need something else
to
pump you up.
Remember, when we were kids and stuff, like if you didn't win musical, you couldn't use music. If you
right,
creative, you couldn't do no backflips anymore. You got to do
and it's still it's the same way at NBL. That's why I like at Jekyll Island at Corky's. I did my form without music, and guess what? That was the best thing I could have done because I know how to control the audience without it. And I think a lot of people do, like Jackson still does. There's several ones, that know how to do it. Again, though, for me, it's Sammy.
Sammy?
Women's.
Yeah, Sammy.
Yep.
I agree.
Well, all right. I guess Sammy Smith, fellow JPMer. It's main award of the female CMX form of the year.
What was that?
I don't know. It's the main award. All right. Well, anyway, that does it for this episode.
Oh man.
Of CPE, and we gotta go out the way. You just gonna play that like that? All right. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's get this in here. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, all of you people.
Merry Christmas. Happy birthday.
Yes, exactly. Happy birthday, Jeff. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus, baby, you. Baby Jeff.
Oh God.
Jesus, baby.